Welcome to this episode of Market Pulse. My name is Ajit Mahuli, the founder and mentor at LearnPriceActionTrading.com. Let's take a look at what Nifty has been doing and what it is likely to do in this coming week. Starting from the monthly chart, Nifty retested the monthly demand zone. It's a monthly demand zone. Nifty retested the monthly demand zone and is moving up again. It's about 16,600. We'll have to see on smaller time frames what is going to be the area where sellers are going to be more active. So this is again more of a consolidation price action on the monthly chart, but still there is a good chance that markets could move down further. Looking at the weekly chart, last 3 weeks we saw consolidation between 16,400 and 15,700. Finally, this week we broke out with a gap up and moved up. But as we look here, there is an area of supply zone on the weekly chart. So that's where a price could come and stall. So confirmation shorts at these areas. And once if these confirmation shorts work, then you could have at least a target up to again 15,900 first, and probably further lower targets based on how markets behave at those points in time. But that's going to be the range right now for the index. That's going to be the range for the index in the coming week or two. So that's going to be the range from about 17,400 to 15,400. It's going to be a wide range. So only confirmation shorts, no shorts anywhere else. Any pullback we can go long, but let's see on the smaller time frame. On the daily chart, if you see, this consolidation was broken. 16,400 was a very strong area where prices were getting rejected, but finally on 26th May, the expiry, last week expiry, monthly expiry, we started moving up, and this is a very, very ferocious move. But remember, overall the trend is down, and in such markets, these moves are going to be very fast without any pullback. So don't try to chase it. If at all we come back to these areas of demand zone, we can go long. That's about 16,400 odd area. We can go long and then target up to, let's say, about 16,877. The best area of supply as per the week daily chart is this. That's where you can look at some certain forget short sets between 17,400 to 17,700. The prices could turn down from these areas, but you'll have to wait for confirmation since there is no supply till at least, let's say, 17,200 on the daily chart. Going to the smaller time frame, what we see, that's the area of demand zone where you can look to go long. Shorts will be only short-term income or intraday, or probably even kind of overnight for a day or two, but that's the area of supply zone which where you might see some reaction coming down. Now if prices from here itself start coming down, that's the area where you can look to be a buyer for target 1, and then maybe target 2 will be somewhere close to 7,290. So a bullish bias, so wait for retracements to go long, shorts only above 16,800. Let's take a look at what Bank Nifty has been doing and is likely to do in this week. Let's start with the monthly chart. So again, a Bank Nifty moving from this area of demand zone, which is a monthly demand zone, and again consolidation. This is all basing activities and consolidation, no clear movement to the upside or downside. There might be some more room for the index to move up based on the monthly chart, but more clarity as we go on smaller time frames. On the weekly chart, if you see, Nifty is yet to hit the weekly supply zone, but Bank Nifty has already is inside this weekly supply zone. That's the area of demand zone from where prices have again been moving up, and that is the ultimate supply zone, but not sure if markets would reach up to 39,000, but yeah, at least maybe 36,600 to 3,700 is what it can reach. If you start correcting from here, maybe somewhere close to 34,400 is where probably on smaller time frames you will find some areas of demand zone. So that's going to be the range. Let me just mark the levels here. Okay. So that's going to be the range for Bank Nifty. This is going to be too far for at least for this week. This is going to be the range 33,000 to 37,000. Maybe 33,000 might be still too distant for this week. But let's see on the daily time frame what can be the. So if you see this is the area of demand zone that from where the consolidation broke. So that's where we can look at buying for short-term income if we don't if we have a pullback, we can buy here for again a target of at least, let's say, these areas. So that's the daily supply zone. So that's again it could range on the daily chart. So that's where we can see the daily range. But it's too far. It's too overextended right now to be a buyer at this point. So you need to wait for a pullback. If we start moving above this, you can look at some short-term income or intraday longs at these areas, but otherwise this is the best area for us to go long. So Bank Nifty does not have clear long setups as such. Maybe confirmation shorts will be good, and that's going to be the last place where you can have some set and forget shorts. On a smaller time frame, if you see, that's the area of supply zone from where markets are nicely moving down. Now, if this supply holds, we could probably at least move towards 35,400. That's the area. And if that is broken, then we'll have good room for the stock to move till at least 35,000. And those are the areas of supply zone which are hidden inside those higher time frame zones. So that's going to be the range for Bank Nifty for tomorrow for intraday. That's going to be the range for Bank Nifty for intraday, and buying is only at below 35,000. Do not try to buy high on the curve, but you can trade short-term income or an intraday setups in these areas of demand and supply. So that's what we have. Bank Nifty probably towards the short side. If Nifty starts turning we can look at some good shorts in Bank Nifty at least up to 35,000 once we break this area of demand.